everybody, and welcome to our first Advanced Kids Jiu-Jitsu workout. So, unlike the first two, we're going to do a lot less talking in this. Your kids should know the basics of Jiu-Jitsu. They should know how to practice some of the solo drills that we're going to warm up with. I'm just going to show them, give some guidance on which ones I'd like them to practice. Obviously, when we get to the technical section, we'll show you the techniques that we're going to do. And they can then practice those in whatever time frame they want. We're probably going to do about a minute each for these guys. If you want to make that longer, then you can make it longer. All right, boys, we ready to go?
Yep.
Let's do this. Okay, so let's start off with you both laying down on your back, please. Head facing towards the camera. And in your own time, I want you to do 5 bridges each side. Let's start by going this way first. Ready? Begin. Nice and quick, boys, nice and quick. Very nice. Okay, arms in. Let's do 3 each side for the half shrimp, please. Bottoms towards me first. Ready? Go. And very good. Ethan, off to the side, please. All right, Oliver, you come over to this side. Lay down on your back, head facing towards the wall. So spin it around. All right, so now I want your student to do a full backward shrimp. We're going to show you across the room first, because we have a little bit of space. Then we're going to show you a drill which you can do if you don't have a lot of space. So Oliver, if you do a couple of full backward shrimp, so arms in, he's going to bridge his hips up, turn over to the side, push his hips back, center up. Now do the other side. Very important that they practice both sides of the body. Good. Oliver, turn around and come back the other way. Arms in. Good. I'd also like your student to practice a forward shrimp. So this is something we've done a little less in the grey belt class, but I'd like them to practice this on their time off. So what I was going to do is he's going to put one foot flat to the floor. He's going to put his other leg, lay it down. He's going to reach his hands towards his toes. Some of your students are going to find this difficult to start with, but get them to practice it if you can. He's going to keep his feet where they are. He's going to lift his hips, and he's going to drive his hips towards his front foot. Then he's going to switch to the other side, puts his legs straight, reaches down to the toes, lifts his hips up and takes his hips towards his toes without the feet moving. Just the hips go towards the toes. So switch to the other side. Let's do one more, Oliver, please. Reach, lift and shrimp, and perfect. Again, you can do that across the room, but a nice little drill that you can do with them is they can do a backward shrimp, center up, and then do a forward shrimp, which means you won't need much space. So Oliver, if you lay down here, head facing this way, so come this way. So let's do hands in, backward shrimp, please. So lift the hips, backward shrimp, and then go back the other way, forward shrimp. So reach down, forward shrimp. That's it. Now backward shrimp on the other side. Good. And then forward shrimp on the other side. Nice. And then send yourself back up, please. Backward shrimp. Good. Forward shrimp. Good. Nice. And let's do one more. Come forwards a little bit low for me, please. Backward shrimp. Good. And one more forward shrimp, please. Nice. Good. Oliver, you off. Ethan in, please. So Ethan here. Head facing towards this wall. All right. Okay. And backward shrimps across the room. Good. Keep the arms in tight. So he uses the arms so he can push if he needs to. Good. Turn around, please. And backward shrimps across the room. good. Forward shrimp, please. So leg out to the side, forward shrimp, go. Try and go diagonally across the room. Very good, very good. And good. All right, Ethan, come into this space here. And let's do one each side, backward shrimp into forward shrimp, please. So backward shrimp, position, forward shrimp. And one on the other side, backward shrimp, forward shrimp. Excellent. Good. Boys, come in for me. So if you have more time, get them to practice that for a little bit longer. So let's go into our cross legs position facing the camera. I want you to do 3 rockers, please, in your own time. Begin. Nice. And 3 back break falls. Go. Nice. Ethan, 2 each side break falls. Go. Nice. Oliver. All right, excellent. If you have more time, do more. Ethan, step off to the side. Oliver, come in here, please. I want you to go 1 foot on the floor, knee on the floor, for a forward roll in this direction, please. So for the grey belts, I want them to come up to their foot. If you don't have much space, it would be better and safer if he drops himself down to his knee and does his forward roll. But Oliver's going to put his foot up, he's going to put his opposite hand down, he's going to do a forward roll and come straight back, backwards roll. Very nice. Do 2 more of those, please, Oliver. Good, come back just a little bit. And nice. Switch around, keep it in. Good, just be careful with the space. Very nice. Very good, very good. If your student's really comfortable with their forward and backwards rolls, you can also get them to practice on the other side of the body as well, which will probably confuse them quite a bit. Right, so let's do one more part of our warm-up. Oliver, if you come back in, we're going to do our technical stand-up. Again, your grey belt should know how to do this. If you sit down, right knee on the floor, left foot up, please. Ethan, come in slightly. Oliver, move over. Good. So, arm out, hand base behind. You're going to do your technical stand-up. Show me 1, please. And then they're going to place their hand back down and sit back through, switch to the other side. All right, boys, let's do 3 more each side in your own time. Begin. Good. Warm up done. Nice work, boys. Very nice. Okay, next part of our grey belt workout is we're going to get into some techniques. Before we were forced into closing, we were working on some guard techniques. So we're just going to continue with that a little bit for the children. If you have siblings, they can work together. Obviously, if you don't have a sibling in the house, parents, you're going to have to step up and be partners for your children. Alright, so Ethan, if you can kneel here please. Oliver, you get into the guard position. So Ethan, face this way, Oliver, guard position. So the first drill that we're going to do to prepare them for the technique that we're practicing is called a Kimura sit-up or hip bump sit-up. Person inside the legs is just going to place their hands down by their partner's hips. Oliver is going to open his legs and he's going to sit up into his partner, placing his hand. It's really important that he gets his hand on the floor and not elbow. So I want him to come up to his hand. He's now going to place his hand on top of his partner's arm. He's going to sit himself up, so hips in the air, both feet still on the floor, and then he's going to come back down again. Then he's going to sit up to the other side. Hand goes on the floor, lifts his hips, touches the elbow, and comes back down. And very nice. Good. So let's move back a little bit there, boys, just so that we're a little bit more central to the camera. So Oliver, you're going to do 1 minute of those, please. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I'm happy. 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice. How you getting on? That's halfway.
Come on. 30 seconds.
That's it. We've got to get these grey belts working hard.
My hair's sweating.
Good. Last 10 seconds then. Good. Let's get at least another 5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
One more. 5. Nice work, Oliver. Good job. All right, let's switch it around. Just so you have a different angle so you can see, Ethan's going to do it the other way. So Ethan, head towards the camera, please. Let's come back this way slightly. Oliver, into his guard. All right, Ethan, just so I can check your technique, show me what you're going to do. So he uncrosses his legs, sits up, hand on, and then good job. All right, are you ready? So 1 minute, side to side, 3, 2, 1, go. Good, don't actually take the sweep, please. There's just hips in. Good, very nice. Keep going. That's halfway. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, you've got 10 seconds left. Let's get another 5, go.
2, 3, 4, 5.
And one more, come on. And time. All right, very nice. Good, well done. Good, Ethan, come off to the side, please. All right, so Oliver, you're going to show everybody how to do this next technique. So if you come down into the guard position, please, facing this way. All right, so the technique that we're going to start with is going to be the Kimura from the guard. So usually, he's got the guard. Obviously, we've had a bit of time off. I've eaten a few too many pies. Oliver can't get his legs around me anymore. Partner's arms are usually going to be on the body. So Oliver's going to need to clear these arms. A nice simple way to do that is he's going to bring his arms in underneath my arms and he's going to swim the arms to the outside. He's going to keep his hand on the wrist. I don't want any thumbs for this grip. I want it to be like a monkey grip, like this. So he's going to have no thumbs in the grip. If he needs to now, he's going to uncross his legs and he's going to sit himself up. He needs to go over my arm, but his arm needs to be above my elbow. He goes, and then he connects his own wrists together. Now that he's got the wrist connected, he lays down to his back. He needs to move his hips towards the arm that he's got. So he moves them once, moves them twice. Puts his leg over the back so that he has good control and stops me from doing a forward roll. Then he uses his whole body to turn the arm behind. And then parents, if you're working with your student, 2 clear taps so they know when to stop. All right, so again, one more time for the technique, Oliver. It'll be a lot easier with kids because the arm length will be a little easier for them. So he needs to clear the arms, number 1. He keeps the grip on the first one, monkey grip. He sits himself up, goes over the elbow, connects to his own wrist. Now he needs to move his body out from underneath my body. Moves his hips twice, and now he starts to move the arm over. And good. Alright, so Ethan, you coming back in for me please. Oliver, you can stay there. Oliver, if you do each side of the body, do 3 Kimuras please. Go when you're ready. So hands on the body please, Ethan.
Each side.
3 each side please, yes. No thumbs, remember. I want monkey grip. Good. Good. Can you two center up a little bit for me, please? Good, just do one more, Oliver, please. One more. Good. All right, very nice. So, Ethan, can you do yours? So your head facing the same way as before, please. That's it. And then Oliver in. So, parents, you can see Ethan had some grimaces on his face during that last section. Make sure you tap out nice and early. If you let your kids take it too far, it will be very, very painful. These techniques are very powerful, so it will hurt a lot in the shoulder. So make sure you tap out nice and early. Junior students, make sure you don't rip it on too quickly. Okay? So, hands on the body please, Oliver. Let's get Ethan to do 3 each side. Go. That was a good tap. Good. Just move back a little bit there for me, please, boys. And one more each side, please, Ethan. Okay, nice work. Very good job, boys. Well done. Okay, so the last technique that we're going to practice with the grey belts today is going to be when our partner tries to defend the Kimura by taking their arm out. We're going to finish off by with a hip bump sweep straight after. And if your grey belt wants to, they can maybe come, when they get into mount position, add an arm bar or something onto the end. So, Ethan, if you come down here, into guard. Alright, so Ethan clears my arms from the body. He goes to sit up to get his Kimura position. So as he gets his Kimura, he's going to start trying to pull it down, but I'm a little bit too strong for him and I try to rip my arm out. What he's going to do is he's going to place his hand onto the floor, keep control of the arm, lift his hips like we did in our drill earlier, and then he's going to throw his leg over the top. If your grey belt wants to, at the ends, they can grab hold of this arm and then go straight into a nice spinning arm bar to finish. So Ethan, let's show them that one more time. So he sets up his Kimura, swims in, sits up, When I try to rip my arm out, he places his hand down, lifts his hips, and then straight away grabs the arm, spins through, finish, have a nice armbar submission. Alright, so Ethan, if you lay yourself down, Oliver, you come in please. Boys, actually, let's come back a little bit, otherwise we're going to end up too close to the camera. That's it. Alright, so Ethan, let's for this one do 2 sets each side, please. Go when you're ready. Oliver pulls his arm up, Ethan places his hand down, and then Ethan throws his leg over and finishes with the arm bar. Good, and again. Let's do the other side of the body now, please. Yes. Sits up. Oliver tries to take his arm away. Ethan hits the hip bump. And good. Alright, good. And again. Swim. Sit up. Oliver takes his arm out. Ethan follows. Hip bump. Throw it over. And nice tight arm bar. Very good, very good. Let's do one more on the other side of the body, please, Ethan. Good. Oliver takes his arm out. Ethan posts. And finish with a nice arm bar. And tap. Very nice. Good. Right, Oliver, your turn, please. Oliver, if you go here. And Ethan into a guard. Alright, so Oliver swims, sits up, goes for the Kimura. Ethan drags his arm out. Oliver posts. Oh, slick. Alright, let's put your head facing this way again, into the middle. Let's do the other side of the body. Ethan takes his arm out. Good. Throws through. Armbar finish. Very nice. One more each side, please, Oliver. Nice. It's alright. Finish, finish, finish. Nice. Alright. Good work, boys. Boom, boom. Excellent job. Alright, so especially for our grey belts, really, really important that they're able to keep rolling during this time, whether that be with siblings or with parents. Either way, it's very important that they keep practicing these techniques against a resistant opponent. So if you can find space and time to have a roll with your student, then please try to do that. So me and Ethan are going to start, then I'm going to go with Oliver, and then we're going to have both of them go together. We're only going to go for 2 minutes, but you guys can roll for as long as you want to. So Ethan, you ready?
Yep.
So 1, 2, and...
3, 2, 1, go.
Good. Okay, Ethan, good work. Well done. All right, let's move on. Next child to break. Good.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good. That was tight.
I can't fit my legs around you.
You do it. No. You were correct. Nice. Oh, good. Good. Nice. Good.
Time.
Good. All right. Nice. Good. All right, boys, your turn. Trying to stay in the centre if you can.
Okay.
All right, tap hands. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, nice little tripod. Nice, Ethan, you get that knee back through if you can. Good, nice pressure, Oliver, well done. Put your head on the door. Good, nice escape. Come on to the knees, lots of pressure now, Ethan. Good, keep going if you can. Good, nice. Tap hands. About 40 seconds, boys. Alright, Ethan, sleeve. Oh, unlucky, Oliver. Unlucky, that's a good try. Ethan, try to spin in. Good.
Oh, my head, sorry. I didn't hear it again.
Time. Alright, good. Very nice roll, boys. Shake hands. And good job. Well done.